Black Box Radio, the Rona Report. We have Amaadi Coleman.
Hey. How are you?
We have a third of the Fit Trips.
We meet again.
We meet again. We always meet. So it's always like that. It's all love, all love. Shirt off 2020. So how you doing with that?
Oh, I'm doing great. I developed something that can keep me on track and keep other people on track. So I'm still going to win. Even if it means we're going to have to share pictures virtually. But by August, yeah, I'm going to pick the restaurant.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I like what you're saying, you know. But I see you working, so I'm going to stay out of that.
No, I want you to come join me I want you to come take one of my classes. I'm going to send you a link for free for Friday. And I want you to tell me what you think about my online class.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do something.
But it's at 7 a.m. You going to be able to make 7 a.m.?
What kind of online class is this? That's a prayer breakfast.
It's a make sure you starting your day right type of class.
You ain't lying. My goodness. Okay, only you would have a 7 a.m. class on vacation.
This ain't vacation, baby.
Rona vacation. But I get what you're saying. That starts your day with a bang. Okay, so tell the people what you do.
My name is Amaadi, and I'm a certified personal trainer and women's holistic and wellness coach. That includes nutrition, that includes fitness, that includes emotional and spiritual support. I also have a line of clothing that includes leggings and tote bags and tank tops and t-shirts. And I'm just here to help motivate and guide women who seek the support they need to live a better or healthier lifestyle.
And what's the name of your business and your line of clothing?
I founded Fit Tribe Wellness because I wanted to create a tribe of women, warrior women that would fit the description that I of services that I just said. And then the clothing line is Fit Tribe Gear. We need some gear, so I created a line of athleisure wear for women. Look good, feel good.
That's what's up. So, okay. So in this moment, how does that affect what you do as a personal trainer? That's a pretty intimate relationship job.
Well, yeah. So I would say 95% of what I do is in person, hands-on with my clients, whether if it's teaching a class or training a client one-on-one. And I should say that part of the job, that part of my business is hands-on and in person. So I've had to make a huge adjustment and move practically everything to online, and to even create another component of my business, which is the online classes. So I've started offering 30-minute I call it $5 fitness online classes for 30 minutes. Come get your life right. Start your day right, and keep yourself sane. Because I know a lot of people may have cabin fever, climbing the walls, kids everywhere, trying to work, what's to eat. I don't feel like doing this. So I feel like movement can help solve a lot of issues, including mood and boosting the immune system. And if I can't, train you in person or teach you in person, I mean, everyone either has a phone or has an iPad or has a laptop or has a desktop, and I'm thinking $5 is not bad for 30 minutes to get your sweat on. And it's not too long. It's not too expensive. It's not every day. So I wanted to contribute, my services that way. And it actually helps, keep me on track as well. So, yeah, so just moving from in person to online has been one of the major adjustments.
What platform do you use for offering those classes?
For now, I use Zoom. Now, when I train my clients, however, I use Zoom or Skype, depending on the client's preference. So you pay your $5 and then I send you a link to access the class.
So you also had to make an adjustment in your personal life because you have children.
I do, because they're home. And, it's very interesting because when I talk to other parents, and they kind of vent and they tell me, their situation. And I'm like, okay, my situation is way different. I have 2 teenage boys and a 10-year-old, and the teenage boys, it's almost, because I'm an advocate of fresh air. Like if you can get outside, and I'm not saying go out and get into all kinds of madness, but just take a walk around the block, step outside on the step, and just like feel the sun, feel the breeze, get some fresh air. And it's almost like I got to fight them to get out of the house. And we've had to lay down some rules, like you're gonna have to live while we're home from school, while you guys are home from school. Y'all gonna have to live with that school stomach, not that weekend stomach. Like y'all don't ask the teacher to go to the cafeteria every 25, 30 minutes, so we're not gonna do it here. So we got rules around the kitchen. And they're gamers, they love the video games. And the youngest one is the one that wants to watch the movie with me. So I still have one that wants to cuddle and watch the movie. The other two are like, yeah, no, I'm good. So
So have they started doing any of the school online or anything like that?
No, in fact, I actually emailed their principal this morning and asked, hey, are we getting any more work packets, or are we going to start online distance learning? And I didn't hear from her. And I think she sent out an email based on the recent announcement that they're going to extend another 4 weeks of schools being closed. And I didn't read the email, but when we're done here, I'm going to check it out. But I do know there are other schools that have started their online distance learning. So I'm hoping that their school will follow suit.
Wow. Well, at least you can still kind of hustle and do your business in the house.
Yeah. And it's, I rearranged my furniture maybe, I don't know, 3 weeks, maybe about 3 weeks to a month before all this started happening, and us, being in the house more. And it's amazing because it better suits what I'm doing now. Like it's more space and the setup is better. And I went and bought some plants, and I had no idea this was going to happen. So, my background for my classes is a lot better than what it was before, So, and I went out and, spent a whole bunch of money on food, and, I don't buy water anymore. I got the real big, 4-gallon, 2-gallon, water pitcher purifier from Home Depot. And it's like, okay, that's amazing. That's great. So, my expenses have adjusted. So it's almost like, the gyms, they've closed and they've suspended or frozen the account. So no one's going to get charged. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't have that expense. Maybe I should invest, in the paid plan for Zoom. Because, and, that's actually cheaper than the gym membership. And, will the gyms even open up again? So like, all these different shifts and considerations that I have, but staying positive. I'm resting more, which is great. So I'm actually doing okay.
Yeah. You know what they said? Catastrophe is sometimes the mother of invention.
Yep. I'm just waiting for somebody to invent something that's like house bound or, something.
Yeah, something amazing, because this is when it comes out, people are just rebranding themselves. They're, going onto the computer and being intuitive with technology. See all these DJs having parties. I'm like,
yeah,
so
I saw that.
Yeah,
there's this local salsa. Well, they aren't salsa, but this local couple here in Baltimore that they host a lot of the salsa events in Baltimore, and they posted on their page. They did a live. They did 2 lives. One with a salsa DJ, a DJ that played salsa music or Latin music, and then they did one with themselves, because they also instruct classes. They teach classes on how to do salsa and merengue and bachata, and they did a class online for people. And I thought that was really cool because, some people itching to, dance,
That's going on. It's like people doing, these DJs are doing it. I'm like, this is really different, but now we're entertaining ourselves. But I hope that within the entertainment, we're doing some self stuff too,
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, that's important.
Are you doing any self stuff, self-care?
Self-care, yeah.
What you doing? That don't sound convincing.
One interesting little bit of self-care would be if you care to pull up to the mic and actually talk.
No, you did. And I'm on the mic. Shut up. You were crazy. Yeah, I'm doing some self care. I'm really chilling. I'm thinking. I'm building. I'm writing things down. We created this. I mean, it's the mother of invention. You just find another way to keep pushing. And being a part of the community and being informative, and so you just try to keep adjusting. This is a very humbling time. And I don't care how much you're building in the back of your mind. You're like, what is going on? Real talk.
Yeah.
So, because this is something that you don't have a template. It's a lot of stuff we've already experienced and experienced. This is real new. And it's deadly.
Yeah.
So it has it's a lot of angst out here. So how's your mind space? Yeah. How is the mind space?
So I usually operate on a higher plane when my environment is clean and not cluttered. And so I try to maintain as much as I can a clean and decluttered space, because it definitely promotes higher and clear and creative thinking. And so focusing on keeping my place clean and orderly is definitely on the top of the list. Also, my classes, like I actually get sore from my own classes. I woke up one day like, no, I'm not sore. You know what I mean? Like I was doing it for other people, and I actually, so that also helps. The movement, and and we're not even lifting heavy weights. Like I have one of those really big laundry detergent bottles, like the real like industrial size. Like I use that as my weight. Something around the house. Like you don't even need no weights. You don't even need resistant bands. I mean, I have some of those things, but anyway, so movement, clean environment, eating healthy definitely is on the list. I do go out every day. I may not drive every day, but I do go out every day to get fresh air. I believe that's extremely important, whether if it's raining or sunshine, and drinking a lot of water. Definitely. And sometimes just pulling away from not even the social media, but also devices in and of themselves. So sometimes because there's so much information, period, but then there's so much information about supposedly what's happening and why it's happening and how long it's going to be and what's to come. And it's like, it's so much information that a lot of this stuff is actually starting to contradict itself. So it's like, who really knows? And so sometimes just pulling away from all of that noise online also helps. Hot showers help. Talking to a friend helps. Oh, and I recently started Zooming with my family. So once a week we Zoom. We've done it twice already. So it'll be 8 of us video conferencing, having our little weekly check-in and seeing everybody and the kids and the aunts and the cousins and the brothers and the sisters and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, a little bit of everything,
Okay. So, and your kids, you said they don't give a lot of, they just eat.
Well, I would say the 10-year-old actually eats more than the other two. It's interesting. Yeah. He's like, what is it? Beast boy, beast baby.
Wow.
Yeah, he's going to help win the World Cup in about 15 years. But, yeah, I mean, I just got to check, I just got to, what y'all in the kitchen for? Like, y'all just bored. It's okay if you're hungry, but don't go in there just because you're bored or, whatever the case may be. So it's not like I starve them. We have a lot of food actually, but, I just want them to, I want mindful eating is very important.
It is. I saw the green juice they were drinking. I was like, listen, they're drinking some good stuff.
Yeah. So that's what they were raised on since they start, I guess maybe starting at 2, each of them maybe 2 or 3 years old, green juice, green smoothie. So they had one today. I didn't videotape, but I don't usually, and that's the thing, I'm a private person. And so a lot of these things that I've been posting over the past 6-7 months, I normally would not post because I don't really want pictures or images of my children on social media. But people, people seem to like it. It really doesn't hurt anybody. And I guess it's inspiring for other moms to try to get their kids to drink green juice, So, they had, what did I make them? Salmon with mixed vegetables and spinach salad for lunch. Now, they eat their pizza here and there, and they every once in a while they had their soda and their little junk. My oldest son, he'll go to the convenience store and with his $2 get some crap, and I just whatever. So I try to make sure they balance it out with something green.
That's what's up. That's gonna keep them strong. They're grown boys.
Now let me ask you.
Oh Lord.
Let me ask you. Let me interview you for a minute.
Is this something that we're doing? This is the Rona report on Amaadi, not the box.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
You want? Come on, what
you put me back in my place.
Come on, what you want?
No, are you keeping up with your movements, your physical fitness? Like, are you doing anything at home?
I am. I was walking in the park. I wear mask and gloves, and I go hit the park, go up them hills, and with weights in my hands. So I was doing that for like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Nice.
Yeah.
You go over to Druid Hill Park?
No, I go over to Washington. Okay. Mount. Got the name of the park, Montclair Park or something.
What's the name of it?
Montclair, isn't it? I don't know the name of the park. It's a park up here on Washington Boulevard.
Y'all, Black Box don't know what park she walking in. That's all right.
But I know I'm there, and I feel it the next day.
Oh,
but
wow.
I do that like every one day, and then I work out in the house. I do planks.
Okay.
I got a little workout. I got some weights here.
Okay.
So I'm doing that, but I want to do. I'm used to going to the gym, so trying to make it up is not easy in the house. That cardio.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
You can't make that cardio up.
And for your mental space, what are your go-tos?
Well, I talk to people. So the blessing with me is I'm able to share how I feel with like the people I'm talking to on the RONAreport. So not only am I going through the process, but I'm empathizing and hearing and cataloging other people's process. So that's what I've been doing during this time, and it's been pretty cool. I haven't been able to be sad because we all are going through it together. So it's really interesting to hear people's stories. Trying to see hope, like when this is over, that when the gates open, I'm prepared. I need to go through mail, just do stuff that you let go when you're going through your life. So I need to just do my own life stuff. So that's what we're going to work on, and we're going to do the RONAreport. So we're going to do. Okay.
Keep doing it.
Yeah, we keep doing it, and you said I'm gonna do a class.
We can do. If you can come Friday, I'll send you a link.
That's what's up. So I do the class, and
it's only 30 minutes, so you have to show up. I usually start the class, open the class around 6:58, just so people can kind of come in. But I usually start literally at 7 on the dot because with my plan, I only get 40 minutes. And sometimes, that 40 minutes can go quickly. So that's 30 minutes to work out. But then someone might have a question or they might want to talk, and it don't care. It will cut you off.
So how can people get in touch with you to get to that link, or how do they get to that information?
Very easy. They can go to www.fittribewellness.com. Right there on the homepage, you don't even have to scroll down. There's a picture of me laying on a stability ball in my Fit Tribe gear leggings. And you can click the button right under it, and it'll take you to where you can pay. And then I'll receive notification of that payment, and I'll send you an access link. The day of the class, or the day of the class, you come in literally around 6:58, 6:59, and click the link and join us.
That's going to be very interesting. So I look forward to that. Doing that with you. And so, we're at the part where we do LWT, Last Will and Testament. So we want to hear a jewel for you, for the community, as we go through this crisis together. Talk to the people.
I would say if you can wake up early and just take some deep breaths to yourself, you can call that meditation. You can call that deep breathing. You can call that conscious awareness, but just take a couple of minutes for yourself before you start your day. Because I know for some people, once you start the day, that's it. There's not a minute where you can steal, and you shouldn't even have to steal a minute for yourself. So I would say wake up a little bit earlier, 5 minutes, 10 minutes earlier, and just take some deep breaths. Come up out of your bed, take some deep breaths. You don't have to get in any kind of yogi position. You can just sit on your sofa on the edge of your bed and just take a minute for yourself.
Take some deep breaths.
And remember, when you inhale, your belly expands with air. When you exhale, you bring your abs to the spine to release the air.
Got it. And the instructions. I love it. I love it. Amaadi, we appreciate
I'm trying to be zen without laughing. You make me laugh.
We really appreciate you in this time, and be safe. Take care of the boys. Take care of yourself.
I will.
And,
you take care. UNG.
As you know, you are a fit trip, so you special.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you're a fit trip, and then we fit twins. But you man down last week, so don't think I didn't call you out. I have to call you out.
What do you mean I was man down?
Man down, you didn't make it.
Woman down? I did make it. I'm sorry. We're going to have to clear this record.
Okay, not today.
Okay.
This is true.
So we're going to say allegedly, because we're going to have to pick that bone a little further. Not now.
Okay. All right, G.
Thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to share with us. If you're listening right now and you would like to hear more of the Rona Report, make sure you go to blackboxradio.com. That's BLAKBOXXRADIO.com. You can also find Black Box Radio on Instagram and Facebook at Black Box Radio.
All right. So we are in the Rona Report. It is 3/25/20. We had Amaadi Coleman. Black Box Radio, we out. Peace.